Okay?
No.
I found this out. I think this is a rule. If the soap is in the shape of a seashell, don't use it. Okay? You girls have a lot of rules.
There are some rules, yes.
If you love the scent of a candle, and by the way, out of all of our senses, our sense of sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell,
Right.
your sense of smell is one that is most closely linked to memory. We have gorgeous candles. They come with 3 scents, and the scents last a long time.
Yep.
And just like Luminara is our top of the line in the world of battery-operated candles, these scents are not drugstore, department store scents. These came from some of the finest perfume houses in Europe.
World renowned.
Yes.
I mean, we created a multi-layered, beautiful collection of fragrances that are not going to be deodorizing. They're not going to be overpowering. They're not going to hit you over the head like when you walk in the mall to some of those stores.
It's not a Glade plug-in. No offense to Glade, okay?
These are the most sophisticated fragrance pods. We have 3 beautiful sheer fragrances that come with your candle.
Okay.
We've got the vanilla sea salt. Oh my gosh, Dan. Now,
that's my favorite.
Now, what we did is we mixed in coconut water. We cut out the thickness. We added the pink sea salt. We're giving you texture. We're giving you that sheer, beautiful, elegant smell, that fragrance that's going to permeate through your home. When your candle is on, that fragrance pod that I'll show you in a minute will activate, and that will have that fragrance come up through the top of your candle, and it will gently diffuse through your home.
It's not overpowering.
It's not. It's so elegant. It's
agreed.
I mean, it's just a fine fragrance. Here is the Honeycrisp apple. When you smell this Honeycrisp apple, it actually doesn't. Don't you smell the crunch?
You actually will salivate, and you do.
You do.
You know when an apple is crispy, cold,
clean and fresh.
Juicy. That is exactly what it is. You can almost hear the snap of the bite in this. And a good ester, which is the natural oils that make up a fine perfume, you had mentioned, they are layered. You will have a base note, a mid note, and a top note.
And these are all natural ingredients and essential oils. And this is the heirloom pumpkin.
Yes.
If you are a baker, if you love baked goods,
this is warm autumn.
It's like almost like a caramelized top of a pumpkin when it's a jack-o'-lantern, and the burning on the top. You've got mixed in spices like nutmeg and cinnamon. What you're going to find with these scents are something familiar, but then we added something unique. Now let me show you how easy this is to use. You're going to get 500 hours of glow time with your fresh set of D batteries, 2 D batteries, but then you're going to get your pod. You're going to peel the back off of the pod, and then you're going to insert it inside the bottom of your candle. Once you put it in, it clicks in. Now, when your candle is on, your fragrance is diffusing. Inside is a whisper quiet fan that is going to pull that, and we're going to see it. It's going to pull that beautiful fragrance up through the center of
I didn't know there was a fan in there. You do not hear it at all.
You do not hear it at all. There's the batteries going in, and then you insert whatever pod you choose. You turn it on. It comes with the 5-hour timer that is so popular and expected with our Luminara candles. So once that goes on, there is that whisper quiet fan pulling and generating the beautiful fragrance up through the center portion of your candle, and then it will diffuse gently up through the center hole where that electromagnetic and LED is creating that beautiful, realistic flame effect.
It's the most technologically advanced battery-operated candle I've ever seen.
It is. So what you're getting is everything you want, all the benefits of a real candle, now for the first time with the scent, without any of the worry. There's no melting wax. There's no soot. There's not going to be a deformed candle after a couple of uses. We've given you that 360 top, so it gives you the illusion that it has melted down a little bit, but you can enjoy that flickering flame from all angles. So if you want to put this in maybe a hurricane or in the center of a table so that you can diffuse that fragrance throughout the home, you can do that and still enjoy that flickering and that glow.
And it's the ivory, which is the most popular.
Exactly. So
$48.98. We have it on Easy Pay. That breaks it into 3 payments of just $16.33. Now, we do have additional scent cartridges in any one of your favorite flavors, but if you decide not to use a scent cartridge, you still have the gorgeous candle.
You do. You don't have to use the scent, or if you, right. So you can just simply remove the scent pod, and then you can enjoy it. These are also going to obviously complement any of your other existing Luminara candles. And you know what? When someone comes into the house or into the room, they're going to smell this very faint, light, scrumptious, not overly sugary, not overly powering scent. And they're not going to know where it's coming from.
Exactly right. And again, 500 hours on the candle for the light, but how many hours of scent?
200 hours
That's
for each pod. So you're technically getting 600 hours of fragrance and 500 hours of illumination.
On the 5-hour timer, again, you're talking about
and you can use
100 nights.
The remote control can be compatible with this as well.
Great.
So again, it's all about that ease of use. Now we gave you a little bit of a little stand on the bottom, so that allows the air to circulate and generate, come up through the center of the candle, and so easy to remove and install your fragrance pods. But I really can't tell. It's like your children, you can't pick a favorite child. All three of these fragrances are just absolutely beautiful. And then, you know, apple is year-round. Pumpkin, you can have that. You can have that now. You can have that in the fall. It's cozy wintertime. People are baking. They're staying inside.
I'll tell you a secret. I don't know if women know this. Vanilla is, for most men, their favorite scent.
I did read that. And this is that ultimate spa experience. Put this in the bathroom. Put that on. You've got the ambiance, you've got the warmth, the glow, and now you've got that really beautiful sheer vanilla. We even mixed in bourbon to give it like a boozy kind of feel.
Maybe that's why I like that candle so much.
So, and then the Honeycrisp apple, I mean, do you remember going to the orchard? I mean, I still go to the orchard every fall with my kids. We pick the apples.
You were so funny this afternoon.
I know,
when
you
were
saw
talking, because I knew that these had existed. Tonight is actually my first opportunity to present them. And she goes, wait till you smell the apple. Wait till you smell the apple. She was making me nuts. I was laughing.
You do salivate,
and she wouldn't let me turn the apple on until we started the show.
So clean.
And I bow. I do. Because it really smells just like a really cold apple that when you bite into it, it snaps.
And you don't get that overpowering assault to your senses.
Yes.
It's just clean and fresh, all of these fragrances. And we're really proud of the fact that we worked with world-renowned perfume and fragrance houses in Europe to curate just the most sophisticated but approachable fragrances that are going to last for hours. And then, of course, you've got the combination of the glow as well as the fragrance.
It's everything we love about real candles. With all the negatives diminished, disappearing, you get that warm glow that rises, which is what makes a candle so incredible. And by the way, you see how bright that is on my palm? If you put this like in an entryway, even in many foyers that are 2 stories tall.
Yeah, like I was saying,
it will dance. The light will dance all the way up.
All the way up. And I love putting my candles on timers because I feel like when I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking, all of a sudden my candles pop on. I feel like I have my own concierge lighting. Or when I come home from QVC late at night, I have my candles in my windows and my shelf, and it warms you, it welcomes you, and it actually kind of calms me. It makes me feel secure in my house when I have that light.
I totally agree.
And now with the fragrance, I mean, you just have that extra layer of elegance.
Over 300 ordered just in this program alone. Please do not forget about our today's special value, especially if you love that bronze. You know, it's still chilly outside, but spring will be here soon. So when you're sitting outside,